Hello guys, woke up sleep. Hey guys, I woke up very early because I don't want to be late. I want to do something before I go out. No, I think you're good. Visit someone, the hospital. That one person was injured yesterday night. Am I correct? So just in case you're new here. Um, uh, yeah, to go and visit someone else. This is my that's it. So there was a sudden yesterday last night. So me, this is the reason why I woke up very early. Right now I'm having my breakfast. Without of course. Yes, beautiful, really. Natalie Mom. Terrible screen number one. Bullying number two. Okay. Hello, Natalie. Natalie Moon. Can you see me? Can you? Terrible screen. You mean you can't see me clearly? Giving out your movement. The screen is fully. You watch on your device to see that. But on my screen, it's very clear. Like I'm telling you, it's clear. Like sort of clear. Yeah. I don't know why it's like that, but on my phone, it's clear. Very clear. Let me try to put the camera. I hope the video is clear now. Lily and Hollywood screen. Oh my god. On my phone is very clear. I really don't understand about it. Let me try to look it at my waiting waiting for my television to turn on so that I can check how the screen is. I hope now it's okay. You can see that on my screen it's clear. See, I hope it's clear also on your side. See, clear, very very clear. I hope it's also clear on your side. Yes. Better now, but to wide screen. Now wide screen. Well, okay. The reason why I usually choose this speed because whenever I go live with the other screen, it doesn't. That live usually not have it. I don't know why. I don't know if I try to look for the settings. Everything is okay. But whenever I use that I screen to go live, um, no one joins. It's usually zero up to the time that I'm going to finish the live stream. I don't know what happened. It usually not happen. My eyes hurt. Welcome breakfast. Welcome breakfast. I'm having breakfast this morning. I think you're still asleep, Max. Drink some water. You lay down while you sleep. If I lay down, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to fall asleep. I still feel asleep. I still feel like, you know, but I'm trying to be on. I'm trying to be on. Yeah. Not a membership, but I see up. I see you posted a video and that not fully here. Take precautions. I have to believe it. I have to be careful. I am careful. Yeah, I am very careful. The caretaker expected to survive. Yeah, yeah. Yes, he's expected to survive. Yeah, he's okay. It's only that he lost a lot of blood. That was what the doctor said. That he lost a lot of blood. Yeah, yeah. His doctor said that he had lost a lot of blood. So they will be taking care of him for some days in the hospital before he is discharged. Alright, guys, like the video in this, like the video, I was just having a breakfast. As I try to stay calm. Guys, like the video in this, really like the video in this. Oof, it's very early. We can still have some time. No, I hope I'm not going to fall asleep. My eyes are still, my body is awake, but my eyes are still asleep. So, what precautions safety shall be taken today? Mm, safety measures will start today, starting today on Monday. Yeah, especially for the gate, going to be uh, going to be made today. Yeah, the gate will be what is it called? Will be made. The gate that was broken will be made. Then about the cameras and alarms, that is what is going to be done. I think that the safety measures are up to now. So the police were there last night, and not last night, but yesterday at daytime, yeah, to do some investigation. Yeah. More of civic measures will be handled today. So yesterday was on a Sunday. A lot could not have been done. So Sunday, not a lot of people are working. So today being on Monday, and that's when more safety measures will be done. And you should case to but to showcase whatever I need to. That is when I shoot. When I'm doing my shoot. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. Okay, I won't be showing like all of it, but most of the time I'm with it. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, that was what I'm saying. I want to be featuring it so much. Yeah. Because most of the time when I'm doing my videos, I'm usually with it. If I'm going somewhere, I have to go with it. Like 80% when I'm doing my shot, it's always there. Oh, beauty shop. Oh, beauty shots of your. Okay. Oh, okay. I understand. I used to do that before, but as for now, I want to be doing it again. Yeah, yeah. I want to be featuring it so much as from now. Professionally, okay. I don't understand your culture, but as from now, I want to be showing too much of it. Yeah. I used to do that before. Yeah. Showing when it's been washed, when it's been packed, when I'm moving out. Yes, I used to, but as from now, that will change definitely. That bike was bought for between us for. The name was removed. That name is no longer on the bike. Yeah, it was removed. Not even that. That's name. All uh, most of the decals were removed. What is your plan in moving forward? Mm, my plan is just to get a job, just to get this license and start working. Yeah. Meanwhile, before the license stuff is out, I'm uh, still searching for job. Yeah. There's some places where I'm waiting. I'm not going to mention those places, but um, I'm waiting for just to give me feedback. Yeah, about it. Waiting for at least one of them, about three that I'm guessing one of those three places, one of these three places is going to give me work. Yeah. I have one that they told me to wait. I have another that they told me to wait. They get somewhere for me to spend the night. Another one it's very far. I have to like relocate. So in between those three working places, I'm waiting for just one. Uh, to be Mm. My plan is just to relocate to another safer, not safer, but how do I say? Yeah, a house with at least a bigger space. You see, this house is very small, so come to get it. This the green thing is for let me not talk too much. Anyway, I was that see how my room is very small. It's very small in a way that uh, the bed could not have fitted there. Again, my gas is just here. It's very risky when cooking with this gas when the motorbike is here. You know, so this is the only space I have. See, like from the door to here, that's the only space that is left in this house. From there, no other space. Yeah, the house is like full. Yeah. So yeah, my bet was to look for a house with at least place where I can, my motorbike can fit, where I can put it in the evening and take it out in the morning. You need to take multivitamin. You need to take multivitamin. Yeah, I do. Seem to be getting a nervous breakdown. Yeah, even my mom was telling me the same thing. Buy some frankincense and tomorrow. Ban, and ban. Okay, I didn't understand what you meant by and ban. Ban cleans, ban and clean. What is frankincense? Is it a medicine? Or what is it? I'm going. I will go to. Going to take it out. Frankincense and myrrh. Charge up to the same thing cheaper than getting a whole house. Is cheaper to park your bike in a garage safer. It's safer, but again with an extra cost. Yeah, comes with an extra cost. And again, it depends on where you get that garage. If the garage is on the town, it's way more expensive. But if the garage is somewhere where it's not like inside the town, it's cheaper. Yeah, depends. Means that if you're going to park in the town, it's about 10,000 every month. If not somewhere in the town, you get to pay like about five every month. Yeah, so that's another cost. Yeah, when you get the new house, you should. Mm. On my next house hunt, I won't show anything. Actually, I won't even show in a movie now. Yeah, you'll be just like you just notice when you see maybe different color on the walls. That's when you're going to that's when you're going to notice that I moved like I relocated. Yeah, but anything. This is all will happen behind the camera. Yeah, you're going to notice it there. Maybe the color of the wall or I don't know, but yeah, just going to I'm going to notice, but I want to don't show anything. YouTube can get you killed. Yeah, not just kill even being. YouTube has a lot. I never knew that YouTube has this kind of like a lot of pressure. How long did caretaker stay building before he was found? Uh, he said almost for about 45 minutes, not 40, not 45, but about 30 to 40, 30 to that 30 to 40 minutes. Yeah, but we had closed the hand with a certain yeah before he rushed into the hospital. Here in Kenya, an ambulance takes very long to come to the rescue. So we closed him with the certain something looked like a cloth. Then we rushed him using the motorbike. He tried to rob me 2 days before. Mhm. Oh my god, my eyes keep hurting. I still keep feeling itchy. He tried to rob Wasabi. Yes, I saw that video of yeah, and he tried to rob Musabi as well. Different people, but with the same intention. Yeah. Oh, YouTube. All right. The reason why I sleep like that, Kalj, because this bed here. The reason I sleep on this side is because let me show you. You see, yeah, like this mattress is already finished. This one. So the reason why I sleep on the other side instead of this is because when I sleep on this side, I feel like like this mattress is finished. So I feel those pulls. Yeah. So my back hurts. Yeah, my back hurts a lot. Like what I'm trying to say is that I need a new mattress. I need like a new mattress. This one is finished. Yeah. When I sleep, I usually feel this one. How do this one here? Yeah. See? Yeah. I feel this one. Yeah. That's the reason why I sleep aside. This mattress has like 5 years. Yeah. No, here at the center finished. Now that's why I sleep on the other side and I try to. Yeah, I need like a new one to put on top of this so that I can maybe be sleeping on that side. Yeah, because I tried to turn the mattress, but it didn't work. Like it's finished. See, see here, it's finished. So when I sleep, those pulls keep hurting my back from here. So that's why I sleep on the other side. You see, even here, yeah, look at it. It's finished, finished. I can hold it like this. See, like this. This is the whole mattress. Now this is my hand. Now you can imagine when I'm sleeping. I'm holding like this. Let me show you. Holding it like this. See? Now you can imagine when that's my hand. You can imagine when my body is here. My body is heavy than doing like this. So keep hurting. Yeah. So you need a new mattress to put on top of that. Yeah, that's what I mean. Put on the mattress around. I try to do that. That is all you have to do. Place down. The flat part would be the top of it. So turn and the mattress around. You mean like flip? Or do you mean like this side to be? Do you mean like this side to be on this side, or do you mean to flip? I tried to do that. This side is the one that was on this side. So I tried to turn. Yeah. I saw raindrop in a engineer's video yesterday. It's growing so beautiful. It's grown in a white spotted horse. I saw raindrop in a engineer's video. The brown and the white. No, it's raindrop. Yes, it has those white colors, like white spot and no, it's a white one but has a like brown spot. Yeah, that's it's raindrop. Then the broken part of the mattress on photo part of the bed. Okay. Oh, yeah, makes a difference. I had to do that with my message the other day, and I wanted to cost. Oh, what? $3,000. You live? Hello, Sujatro. Thank you for joining. But still here at the center. This is the second. This not even the second. It's almost the fourth time I'm trying to. Yeah. But still, lay down, Max. Take it out. Makes a difference. But still here. You see here. Here at the center. can still feel those wounds. They keep hurting my back. They are very bad. That's why I normally prefer sleeping on that side. Then I sleep, like I don't sleep on the edge. I sleep, yeah, yeah. Because on this part, it's like it's like a little bit strong than here. Yeah. I have to move like I usually sleep here, but on the other side. Because here, when I sleep at the center, it's paining. Can you get that door fixed? Mm. Do you mean my door or the gate? Yeah, my door has no problem. Yeah, but are you talking? So the truth, I think you're talking about the gate. You feel better, take it out. The mattress is very old. This mattress has about almost now 5 years. Yeah, the gate. The gate is going to be fixed today. Yeah, it's going to be fixed today. But they said they're not going to put another that lock. No, people will be using hard lock, and everyone will be having a key. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Sometimes I do prefer just to have a security guard who can be taking that, because when a padlock can be, this will always be this. Will always come up with something to break the padlock. We don't need the surveillance camera. The landlord might install camera. He said that he's going to install one at the gate, at the main gate. That's where the camera will be installed, and also an alarm. Yeah, so in case of anything, someone can just press a button, and then the alarm will make a lot of noise. They're not going to use a lock anymore. Yeah, they're not going to use that lock. No, the lock. Now they're going to be. Now they will put a padlock. Just a padlock like the one you put in the house. Just a padlock. When I say a padlock, I mean something like this. Yeah, this is what they said. They're going to put, yeah, a padlock like this. Yeah, they're not going to return the lock. Yeah, the lock is the one uses this one. Oh, this was the one you were using. No, this one does not have work anymore. Actually, I'm supposed to remove it because no, it doesn't have any work. Now, since we're not going to be using this, it should be removed. Oh, yeah, it doesn't have any work. Can you lock your bike too? Mm, lock my bike. I need is it, how is it called? Maybe to get that. Oh, what's the name? The one that locks. You know, like when you have maybe a dog and you put a chain. Yeah, is the name chain. Yeah, maybe I get a chain and then get a strong padlock like this, and then I can lock my bike. Like lock from the back wheel to the front wheel. Then I can lock it with a padlock. That's what I thought. Yeah, take it out and let us know. Yeah, I'm going to take it out. Uh, then I'll give you a response. Yeah, in the evening when I go to the town. And again, I was also thinking of um, relocating to a big house. You see, this house, my house is very. Let me show you the space I have. This is the only space I have in my house. This one here, from this door to this flower stand. From this flower stand to that door, that's the only space I have that I can put up my bike. And again, it's a little bit unsafe because of my gas. You see, my gas is still here. This is the only space I have. And remember, this motorbike has has petrol. So I felt unsafe to put the bike here and the gas is still here, the one that I still used to cook. So yeah, like this time I had to like put it in a garage. But I'm not going to mention. That's why it's not here. It's not outside. It's at a certain garage. Now where I have to pay again. Yeah, safe outside. Yeah, see on the garage. Now I have to pay like all this time. I can't pay monthly. I'm paying for at least a week. Yeah, a week it's about 2,500 for a week. Put the bike on a garage. Yeah, somehow it's safe and there is even security, the cameras, where people even put their cars, their lorries. Most people put their vehicles there. So there it's safe. But again, there you have to pay. Like you have to pay like weekly, every day, monthly, depends with your pocket. So because of my safety, because of its safety right now, yeah, I left it there last night to be safe. So I'm pretty sure 100% that it's safe there. In that garage there is three officers. Like that there it's safe. Some officers are there, the camera. There is a lot of bikes. Almost 50. A lot. It's a huge garage. So you go there, you're given a receipt. Yeah, you leave your bike there and you have to pay like every day, maybe in a week. Just agree with those the manager there. That was the man that was cut. Um, let's say he's doing well. Last yesterday when I left, because yesterday I had gone. Uh, when I left when he was being taken to the theater. So today is when I'm going to know how he's doing. If the theater went well. Theater went well. Because I left, they said that they had to, like because this hand was like cutted, it was cutted this part. So yeah, today I'm also going to visit today in the morning. Then I'm going to give you the update. Yeah, but I'm sure he's well because uh, the they make calls to inform how he's doing. But the call are being made through his family. So I haven't yet gotten the report, but I'll be going to check on him today. Could have died for $60. I never thought of it. Yes. So like he got several of them. He got a we started here, not here, and close to his uh, ears. He got like three of them because they almost cut his neck. Then he defended himself like this. So that's when they cutted his hand here. And now the big knife passed through here. So there's a cut here and here. And now here. Yeah. Because yeah, he did like this. Then this hand it was almost divided into two. Like it was almost down. Right? It was like this. It's like it wasn't there. It was cut and then it was like separated. Oh my god! I'm the one who closed that hand. And I'm telling you, it was bad, like very bad. Yeah. Like, I think I had no idea. Let me explain to you how it happened. Uh, I have my neighbor who called the caretaker to tell him that some people, that some unfamiliar people entered into a yard. Our caretaker doesn't stay here. He stays a little bit, not far, not too far away, but he doesn't stay on this um where we stay. So when he got the call from one of my neighbor, he called me. He called the other guy who also has a motorbike. Then he told us that we should be careful and we should know what to do because those thieves are around. So him and another guy, they started they moved to their place and they were coming here now. Uh, so when they got here, not when they got, when they were a little bit the distance, they saw three guys, and yeah, they thought those three guys were part of us. So they came only to get close and realize these are not neighbors. They are no, those were the lads. That's how he got cut, and he was like, "What's going on?" Because he thought those guys were us. Well, those guys were like, "What are you talking like, you old man?" Yeah, they were that food. Yeah. Before our caretaker could even get away or even run, yeah, they attacked him. Then after after he screamed, that's when then the rest of us came out very fast. Yeah, when we had a huge scream, before he could not move out. Actually, even some of our neighbors were seeing what was happening outside. Yeah, yeah, some of our neighbors were seeing what they were peeking through the window and they were seeing those guys and they came to the motorbike and they were looking and they were trying to open some wires. They were all seeing all that, but no one could get out because we had some very long knife. So, of course, even if it was you could not risk your life to get out alone. Like no one had the courage to come out and no one had the courage. So that's what happened. It's yeah, horrible. Yeah, terrible, just terrible. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to give you the update when I get to the hospital. I'm not allowed to do videos. In the hospitals, it's a very private area. If you are caught doing a video in the hospital, you can get arrested or can be taken to the police. Like it's not allowed. It's even written on the gate. No videos or pictures. So that's why I most of the time I don't do videos on the hospital. I'm going to give you the updates when I get there. The reason why I'm there for the caretaker is because he was coming to like to help us to help the three of us because those guys their intention was to go with the motorbike because the hell is not just mine. There are several. I'm not going to mention how many or whose, but there are several. There are several bikes here. Several people have the bike in the same yard. So those guys, their intention was to see the motorbike. Yeah. So the caretaker was there for us. Of course, you also have to be there for him. Yeah. We'll keep you updated when I get there. That's the reason why I woke up very early today. Because I wanted to do something before I get out. But anyways, it happened and you cannot reverse it. So just have to keep him in prayers. Yeah, just have to keep him in prayers. But for sure, these are sure bets. Have to like move to another house. Maybe next month. Not next month. I don't know when. I don't know when. Just when I'm ready. Yeah, just when I have the money to move to another house because I still feel I have my instinct, my my instinct. That I call instinct. They're still telling me that I need to to relocate. I need to relocate. Do not reveal the fake details between me. Yeah, I'm not going to reveal that. I'm not going to reveal his names or his face. Security rate again. Yeah, yeah, I'm not going to show. I'm not going to show. I'm not going to tell when. Yeah, really, you're just going to realize maybe with the difference of the wall or anything. But I'm going to do that off camera. I'm not going to show like I did last time. Last time I did. Oh, anyway, this is YouTube and we keep learning. Uh, we keep learning. Never knew that YouTube comes with a lot of pressure like this. Sometimes YouTube can take you to a place where you ain't expecting. Yeah, take your time and rest. Feel better. Yeah, cards told me that I need some multivitamin. Yeah, which is true because even my own mom had told me the same. My eyes keep itching. Maxwell Bright boy who do not feel. Alright. Mm. Hello, Goffy. Hi, Max. How are you doing, Goffy? Thank you for joining. I think from what I want to be mentioning, even when I'm doing my travels, like I want to be mentioning where I'm going or especially when I'm using the bike. Yeah, I think that's the huge problem I have because I mention it where I'm going and I mention my next steps and plans. Like I mention everything, but I keep learning. But I learned. Yeah, would have. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Cards. Yeah, I keep mentioning. Uh, anyway, that has come to an end. So, of course, I want to be mentioning again. Are you sleepy? Um, mm, not really. Yeah, not really. Not sleepy. That's my eyes look like that. They look sleepy. My body is awake, but my eyes are still asleep. Mm, okay, it was more. Okay, just in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to I'm trying to do some uh, I'm trying to do some monthly budget here. See, it's almost end month. Yeah, and here in Kenya, most of the bills are paid every month, and you're almost there. Just in case you're wondering what I'm doing, trying to figure out, yeah, trying to figure out if rent is paid, how much for the electricity bill, how much for the water bill, yeah, the gas, medicines, yeah, for mom, of course, for my daughter, yeah. Okay, guys, let me tell you about my budget. My budget are like this: my rent, the one I pay for the house, uh, electricity and water, what else? My cooking gas. My cooking gas can go even for 2 months. Depends on how I'm using it because sometimes I eat from my mom's place, so my gas can go for 2 or even more than 2 months. So of course, cooking gas, medicines for mom, my daughter's expenses every month. Just in case you're there and you don't know, yeah, I have a baby girl, I have a daughter. So of course, she's part of my responsibility. Yeah, and food and groceries. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to work on. Yeah, I'm trying to do those. I'm trying to do those calculations. And again, my motorbike fuel and services and service. That's another responsibility. And last but not the least, my internet. Yeah, the one that I'm using. This must be there like 247. It's called 24/7. Wi-Fi must be there, whether I like it or not. Yeah, internet. Actually, after paying my rent, the next thing I pay is usually my internet. Because without the internet, I would not be doing YouTube. So internet must be there. Yeah, that is Wi-Fi. It's called Wi-Fi. Mm. And again, if you go to church, 10% of your earning must go back to the Lord's house. Yeah, Lord's tithe. Yeah, I also give out that one. And make sure I never miss that. So yeah, a lot. Yeah, sometimes I don't pay like all of them. Sometimes I pay the ones that are mostly important. Yeah. Like first, of course, this house where I'm staying, this must be paid. This is like a must. So I first pay my house rent. Uh, I use my YouTube earning to pay my rent. Yeah, which is 6,000 shillings. The second thing that it's a must, it's water. Water and electricity. Because without electricity, I want to be charging my phone. I want to be doing the live, and then the Wi-Fi itself, it's using electricity. So electricity, I must pay electricity no matter what. Water is sometimes, yeah. Okay, if the water bill is not high, of course I pay. But it's different. Sometimes I don't know how the owner of this company they work. Sometimes the water high, even when you're not using, sometimes it's high, sometimes it's low. So yeah, even the water I pay. What else? The most important thing again is food. Food, of course, yeah, because I must eat. So yeah. But mostly my house doesn't have food like my mom. When I buy food, mostly I take it from my mom. In my house, it's just small, yeah, just in case. How are you paying your rent without a job? It's hard. I use my small, like this month, my YouTube earning was about $60. It was 66. Max will check back with you later. Okay, so that will be back later at around 4. At around 4 p.m. We'll be back. when I go to check on the caretaker, and then he'll give you feedback as I go to check on the thing to lock the bike. YouTube must be paying you good. Oh my god. YouTube paying Robert. Wah, wah. No, YouTube doesn't pay me that much. I'm still trying to work on my views. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to post. I don't yeah, someone told me to do reaction videos, but I don't think I can. I'm not a reactor. I would feel comfortable doing reaction videos. My YouTube doesn't pay me like much. Once you don't have to answer anything about money. Okay, so the truth. Don't have to pay next, but I have this. Yeah. Well, great about shorts. Yeah, the okay. I do great away with the shorts. I was thinking even to do comedy vlogs. Yeah, like to find my own content to do with comedy. I had an idea of that because I'm very good at that. Even at back in high school, I used to do comedy, like these comedy dramas. Yeah, and of course I'm very good at comedy. So I even have my own content to do with comedy. A lot of that. Yeah, a lot of that because they don't pay. They don't even pay a coin. Those are just shorts. They are just small videos to keep your channel going, but they don't pay even a single cent. Yeah. Shorts they only pay when you have like over 100,000 views. Not views but likes. When you have like uh 1 point something like, 2 point something like, that's when they can start paying. Uh, from $1, less $1, goes like that. If you have like 10 likes, depends. But short doesn't pay like, yeah, it's not like videos. YouTube the only thing that pays is those live. When you do live videos, those are the one that pays. And something like super chats, membership, yeah, gifts that people will send to you. Yeah, that's how I know YouTube works. Yeah, and then at the end of the month, it comes all together. The super chat that you receive, your own earning with your views, it comes all together. Yeah, just in case you don't know, that's how YouTube works. Yeah, sorry, Robert. When you that's the time when you ask how uh, how I manage my bills. Yeah, yeah. Uh, I'll just make this sound like I'm not supposed to mention it, but I'm just going to. Yeah, just in case you're there and you're wondering how does Max able to pay his bill for my grandma because uh, grandma is supported by a Yogi Sunlight. Yeah, so before I used to have a lot of pressure before because I'm the one who used to help my grandma whenever she's not able. Like I used to handle a lot before, and thanks to God that Yogi Sunlight came through. I don't have pressures for my grandma. Yeah, my grandma is well. She's supported by Yogi Sunlight. Yeah. Now, I try to handle my bills, my own bill, and that one of my mom. My mother up to now, she hasn't like start working, so I handle his bill and mine. So I handle what I can. What I can't, sometimes I have to take a loan. I won't lie to you. That's what I do. Yeah. Sometimes I take a loan to complete. Sometimes I ask Gisanesh to support me finishing the bills. Yeah, yeah, she comes through. But again, it's not like all the time. Like you can't be asking all the time. Sometimes it feels like shameful. You feel like awkward when you you ask for something like frequently. So sometimes I just have to be quiet and handle, like people say, when you're a man, you have to be that man. But sometimes it's hard. Because I don't have a job, I'm not like earning from somewhere. Yeah. Expect for the small earnings that I earn from YouTube. That helps me to pay my own rent. Yeah. After paying my rent with my YouTube earning, I remember it's about 1,000 shillings or 2,000. Yeah. That I use now to buy food. Yeah. And I go back to the bank and take a loan, which I believe I'm going to pay when I start working. No, I'm not supposed to mention about that, but just for you to understand, I just had to mention. Yeah, that's how it works. Also, stop buying camera equipment. Take care of your things. Ridiculous at the mic clip on beard yesterday. Here's the mic. Yeah, here's the mic. Stop buying camera equipment. Yeah, for that one I had one. Uh, this one I had to buy. I've always wanted to buy this stand. Yeah, like it's a tripod, the one that I bought earlier. Yeah, I had to buy it because it's going to make it easier for me when doing a cooking vlog. The others can't. I have different. So I have like the one that is holding the phone right now. I have this one. This is a ring light. I have this one. This one is a strong one to go when you're shooting when you're doing a live outside. Yeah, yeah, they are different, and every stand has its different work. This one is a ring light. It helps with the lighting. See, but this one doesn't work. It's not strong. This one is if you place your phone can fall anytime. So that's why I had to get an extra one. And again, this one it's a metal tripod. See, it's a metal one. This one is the one that you can use outside. Yeah, because of when there is wind, it can't fall down. Then there is this one. All of them they're different. Now there is this one. Now this one has a sensor. This is the best of all. This one has a sensor. Yeah, this one they don't move. If you place your phone like this, they can't move. But this one follows you. Yeah, you just control it using this. There's a sensor. When you place your phone here, oh, closed. Yeah. When you place your phone here, it senses with here. It senses with this one here. So it moves around with you. Let me show you. Let me turn it on. Yeah. Turn it on like that. Then when you move like that, so you see if it's moving. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm moving my head right now. So it can sense. You see? Yeah. That's how it works. I need to switch it off. Yep. Wow. I'm trying to at least I'm trying to better my content, better my no the most important thing. Only that it's way more too expensive. It's a camera. That's one thing I don't know what to do. I don't know. I'm just trying to be patient until God it is just something I don't know what to do. I don't know how. Yeah, just trying to be patient with this one. It's a camera. Yeah, a GoPro camera. That's one thing I wanted to have. Yeah. GoPro camera. Um, I don't know how to get that. But I'm trying to be patient. Trying to be patient. Yeah. I had an idea of saving up from last year, December. I had a plan to save up. I save. Yeah, the savings that I had, the ones, my savings that I had kept to maybe buy a GoPro camera. Because I had saved some times back. I'd saved like I had saved about 20 plus, 20 plus. That is Kenya thousand. Yeah, that is in dollars. I had saved. Uh, let me take in. Yeah, I had saved like about 150, 150 plus dollars. Yeah, but again, after my mom was discharged from the hospital, they said that there are these medicine that she was supposed to be using. That's how my savings. I had to use all my savings like every week. Remember, I didn't have like any other place where I'm earning. So the only money that I was saving, I had to withdraw it and use it to buy some meds for my mom. Until now, until now, DJ Osmo. Do you hear much? I'm talking of camera because of quality. Yeah, I'm saving of I'm talking of good quality. Of course, a lot of people complain about my uh, camera quality sometimes. It's not that way. And again, if you have watched those people who use, you can tell the difference of using the phone and using a GoPro camera. Yeah, even when you're doing a video on the street, it's easier with a GoPro camera. It's always easier because with a phone when you're doing your vlog, maybe somewhere where there is a lot of people, sometimes it's not comfortable. Yeah. Especially when you're doing like this, especially on the street, you have to hold your phone like this. Even to be stolen, it's very easily. The quality is fine. Do not take the time to clear your screen. Oh, I mean like uh, the live quality, the live stream quality, more satisfying than on keyboard. Those cheaper cameras. Yeah. GoPro and DJ awesome. Yeah. Who will think you are rich? Some of these things, expect this one. Expect this one. Some of the ring light, the mic, what else? The other tripod. These were things that I was bought. This is the only thing that I bought myself. Yeah. The others are this one, the strong one, was bought. I was advised to buy this one by my friend by my friend JT. The one advised me to buy the strong one. And then I was bought by another uh, one of my YouTube family, and also the mic. Yeah. It's only this one. Yeah. You are making yourself again. Yeah. Only, Natalie, and Natalie, I don't know Natalie. Is she on the chat? Oh, okay, does she come on the chat? Or does she has a YouTube channel? Natalie. Okay, what about Natalie? Okay, about the money. Okay, listen, your boy. Oh my god. Okay, I'm listening. Once I hope you can find a job working with the horses. I have the one thing that I'm pretty sure 100%. If like right now, I have like three people who want me to work for them, but they're telling me to volunteer. Yeah. Like with like they're telling me to go. I have one that told me to go with my bedding, told me to get my own food, and go and volunteer. And then I didn't find it like mm, feeling like something good because without even at volunteering, the one you're volunteering to at least should give you uh if not bedding at least food. Because of course I don't have somewhere where I'm money to get to buy the food. But again, just to buy my own food, to get my own bedding, you know. But I'm only given a place to sleep. But to volunteer, mm, I didn't accept that. I never felt like it was worthy. Like, wait, like, it's to volunteer. Anyway, I don't know. Max has mostly tried to get you a job where, where he was. He has tried that several times. But they said until they have other horses, that's when they can employ another person. But for now, they said they can't add another person. Because where Moses work, they agree of them with 11 horses. So they said until they get other horses, they're planning to get have other horses, but different breeds. Yeah, a different breed of horses. So when they said when they have other horses, that when they can employ another person. Also concerned that we do not spend time with them. Like, I do spend financially. I'm not able to keep, stay with them. I don't have to stay with them, of course, but financially doesn't allow me to stay with them. Yeah, should volunteer since you're not working anyways. Okay, it's okay. What about what I'm trying to say is that volunteer is not bad, but again, Again, when I'm going to volunteer, it's far. It's far from where I stay. Yeah, about mm, the public vehicle is going to take me about 3 to 4 hours to travel there. Like it's far, far. Then again, the person is telling me to go to beddings, to go with a gas to cook, like to carry some like a gas. When I mean like a gas, I mean like a gas, a pot, like this to cook, to food to cook. Like the only thing that person will offer to me is give me his horses to work with. Yeah. They are not like to work, but to volunteer, like to train his horses for free. And in return, the only thing I can get, I'm not sure if he's going to allow me to shoot or to do my videos in return. Yeah, I'm yet to ask him about that. If he's okay, that's okay. But that means if I'm going there, uh, I still need to figure out how to get food. Like I need to do a shopping because it's somewhere like inside a village. So that is a place like a ranch, but it's inside, like inside the village. Like you have to buy like food before going there. Before because once you get there, to go back, you need like choose another transport, like to move from where that place is to go to the shopping. It's far. So if I'm to go, I have to do like a shopping. I have to carry my things, my baby, uh, yeah, and go. So like I need to have a proper planning. Yeah, yeah. The skills are with me. The skills are here and here to work with the horses. Though that can be simple. Mm. You need to get a live. You need to get a live in hospital. Taking here in a private. Yeah, no place to sleep. I know he has the house. He said that he has the uh, houses, but you need to carry your own bedding. The only thing that he can offer is a place. It's a room. He can offer a room to sleep, but you need to carry your own mattress, bed sheet, and a blanket. And also, you need to carry a gas to cook. Like you have to cook for yourself. No one is there to cook for you. So you carry your own gas. Maybe you carry like 1 or 2 plates or a cup, things like that. And you carry your own food. Yeah. Go to the restaurant. I've gone there several times. In the restaurant, there are so many workers there. There are even those workers who work with with shifts. Yeah. In the restaurant, there is a lot of workers. You have to eat either way. If you have to eat either way, if you are home or at the house ranch, uh, it's at the house ranch. It's not close to my home. It's way too far away. Max, pack your stuff and go there as soon as possible. I will. I will. You're still working. Still working on that. Yeah, still working on that. Yeah. But I'm getting again. I'm worried. I'm worried. What if I'm not allowed to do videos? Where will I get money to buy food? Because I think that when I go there, the most important thing is meal. And again, at the end of the month, I still need to pay this house. Yeah, like I still have some paid in. I will still be having paid in bill. Need to pay this house rent. Yeah. So at least it will be okay if I'm allowed to do videos. Yeah, at least I'm pretty sure at the end of the month I would be struggling to pay my house rent, and that of my mom too. Of course, I'm still the one who handles my mom's bill. You need to go back to your old Bantu job. Bantu is a hotel, a hotel that has horses. So like yesterday I was there and I did a live and you could see that they were not. they didn't have, it was on a Sunday, they didn't have like a good flow of customers. So uh, they don't employ, what they do that they don't employ people when they don't have customers. They only employ people when they have a good flow of customers. I talked to the manager yesterday when I went there, and he told me until they have like a good flow, like how they had on December. Remember in December when I went back when I had a neck problem. You remember even that day they offered me a job. Like they had a good flow of customers. Yeah. So right now, if they don't have uh, many customers, you can't employ. Yeah. Like you can take the hotel to a loss. Yeah. Because they expect if they employ you, they expect that you're working with the horses so that the horse can pay you. Yeah, you work with the horses, and then that money that you get from the horses, that's the same money you can use to pay you with. That's how the hotel works. Yeah, I'm looking for work now. I'm looking. Yeah, my mom has stopped depending on me. We talked about that. We talked about that with her. And yeah, she told me that if I'm able, I have to at least give her at least five 5,000. How much is 5,000 Kenya shilling? Oh, yeah, that is about 38 to $40 for her to start doing something for herself. Yeah, yeah. She said that if I give her that at least five, she said that if I give her 5,000, that is about 40, that each all $40. About yeah, yeah. She can start doing something for herself. Maybe a small business for her, which can keep her busy. Yeah. But again, I'm also still struggling to get even $10. Yeah, so I was like, not the sleeper, but she can look to maybe someone from church. Oh my God. I never want to talk too much about this, about parents and you know, one thing, the bad thing with parents is that they make uh, they make we have money, yeah, as they son, but they don't understand what we go through sometimes. Yeah, or they think we have money because you buy them like you're there, like they expect you. Like here in Africa, that's how they expect you to. If they're not able, they expect you to handle. Like they expect you to act like a father when you're not one. Not like me. I already have a daughter who depends on me. Yeah, you have to take responsible for. Yeah, but again on the other side, like like I have two families now. Like I'm acting like I'm a father to two families. Sometimes it's very hard. Sometimes even I stay at my house and think about it. Sometimes, yeah, I won't lie, but even sometimes I cry when I'm alone and I think about all this. Yeah, but again, what do I do? Yeah, what do I do? Because I'm not going to like get away, switch off my phone, and just go somewhere far. You know, people is life and they move it a bit like that. Sometimes I do love to spend some time with my own daughter, take her out, at least go with her, like how I had gone to the swimming. I can go with my own daughter, spend some time with her mother. Yeah. But again, how do I spend that money when I have all this? Well, sometimes when you're a man, you have these responsibilities. Uh, think of what if I go to this hotel, like maybe even my own self, I don't go to, like, there's that time when you have some money and you're like, okay, this is my life, so at least I have to make myself happy. Yeah, sometimes you are like, I have this money, I can go out, spend some times maybe with me, my daughter, we can go swimming, it's life. Sometimes you have such thoughts, but again, you're like, okay, if we go out, you're going to spend like 4,000. 4,000, it's about that $30 or that $5. Yeah, right. Yeah, that $1, that one. Then you're like, if I'm going to spend that $1, what about? You have that what about in your mind. You're like, if instead of using these $4 to go and have fun, these $4 can buy food, can do this and this. And let me tell you, when you have that mindset, you're never going to spoil yourself. Never, never. I've tried so much. Like, I'm going to give you an example with me when when I even started this YouTube channel. I've never done a video and me myself going out to have fun. Expect yesterday. Was it yesterday when I went to swimming with Moses? I think it's just yesterday. I went for swimming. Yeah, was it costed about not five, but 500 shillings yesterday. Yeah, yesterday is the only day I can say I went out to enjoy myself for swimming. Yeah, yeah, it costed for it's 4 USD, 4 USD to swim. That's the only, like, this year from January, this year, not even this year, even last year, the whole of last year. I've never gone out to have my own time, like to go have a swim, eat good food, at least once in a while. Like, no, if I went yesterday, trust me, if I'm to go again for swimming, it's going to be like maybe December or November. Yeah. It feels, it feels like, it feels like wasting money. When I have these other responsibilities. Yeah, it feels like it's a feeling that it's a very bad feeling though. It feels like wasting money because you're like, why do I have to spend like these 2,000 shillings to go and have fun? When my family need this money, when my daughter need this money, when these need this one. Again, some of the responsibilities are not even supposed to be mine. Yeah, I'm still a grown man. But again, what do I do? What do I do? If I leave, they're going to say that I abandoned them. It's bad. But guys, it's bad. But what do we do? At the end of the day, what do we do about it? No, cards, I didn't spend on her. Yeah. That girl she had his own money. She works uh, she's she works in a medical area. So she had his own money. I didn't spend on her. Plus, you love working with horses. Yeah, I also thought of that. Like Robert is saying, you voluntarily, if volunteering is what it takes to even have a chance to at getting an employment, you have to do it. If a big girl, how many years you have on her? No, I did spend on her. Take a two, thing. I take the responsibility to my own child. I take the responsibility. I'm responsible for my daughter's needs. Mhm. Why not try doing boda boda? After doing boda boda, let me tell you, it's like boda boda has its own people. There was a day that I tried to go where those guys stop, like where those guys wait for the customers. There was a time I tried for, there's this time when I was not posting videos. You remember? I tried to go and work there. One thing you have to pay. Well, those guys, those motorbike guys, where they wait for the customer. Before getting to that spot, you have to pay for that spot. You pay for 7,000 Kenya shillings for that spot. You can't just come from nowhere and start working from that spot. Yeah, you have to pay for that spot. Yeah, for 7,000 Kenya shillings. That is, you have to pay for 40, 40 50, $54 to work on that spot or to work with any spot that is there. So the other day I told those guys, you have to pay for this spot to be working here. I have to know, like, will I be earning? Will I have customers? I said I worked there for about 2 days. Let me tell you, it needs a lot of patience. But about the work, it's just like any other business. You have to be patient with it. I was staying there for a whole day without even earning a penny because it's like these customers are used. Like the customer comes, it's like he's used to a certain boda guy. Another one comes, he used even like others were coming like and calling someone, hey, come, another come. Like, it's like they know each other. So It's like you have to be there and you have to find your own people. Yeah. So it's need a lot of patience. Oh, yeah, of course, I should be working on that if I don't have any other job. Yeah, it's only that my lesson is still yet to come this week. It should be out anytime this week. My license. Yeah. So after it is when it's out, that's when I can start working with the bike. It is a tough job. Yeah, you already know. You already know if you know any Buddha Buddha guy can tell you it's not that easy. You have to find your own people to be carrying. Like if you start that job, you still have to start looking after your own customers. Yeah, time will tell. Anyways, yeah. You can go a whole day even without a shilling. It's not easy. Like those 2 days, I was surprised. I was like, how do these guys manage to, work with this? And it's like they have their own people. Even sometimes even they get calls. You're just then they just say they're receiving calls. Yo, come pick me. I was like, hey boy, show me your ways. And they were like, when you start working with the motorbike to carry people, you have to be patient. And every time, uh, every time you're going to get your own customers, uh, marks you're not starting well. You go to grocery stores and beg and plead to do deliveries and pick up them. I've tried to do that for the deliveries. But again, when I started the motorbike job to carry people, things like that will flow. So that's the time you get people to give you such job for deliveries. Yeah, yeah. There's a new grocery in the neighborhood. Should be in the parking lot, giving out cards and taking customers home. It's a new store. It's a new store. It hasn't yet have like it's not like that busy. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to pass like one day and show you how it is. It's not that busy. Here in Kenya, things doesn't work in like other countries. Here in Kenya, it's very different. In Kenya, it's very, very different. Kenya is, Kenya have to survive. Kenya, if you're not smart, you have to make up a job. Yes, I will. I will, of course. Definitely, I will. Yeah. Things will flow. Just wait and see. Yeah. Just wait and see. Even if I get that job to volunteer, of course I can't be there training a house like a whole day. Yeah, training a house is just about 1 to 2 hours. Actually, it's not even two. It's supposed to be uh, 45 minutes to train a horse. Yeah, it's supposed to be 45, but we make it. Africans will be Africans, so we give it like 1 hour to train a horse. So if that guy has like maybe let's say like 3 horses, that's about 3 hours to train 3 horses. Okay, let's call it 4 hours because of those preparation, and maybe another 2 hours, maybe when cleaning the stables, cleaning the hall. So let's give it like 6 hours in a day. So I still have time to go out and maybe look for customers and come in the evening to get the horses back in the stable and to come like that. Things will flow. It's a dog eats dog like any stuff. Any stuff. Robert, if you came from Kenya or you have ever been in Kenya, you know it. Any stuff. So I have friends living in Africa. They have quitted their job, most of them, and have processed from their house. Yeah, that's why I'm telling you, in Kenya you have to be smart, way more smart. There's someone out there who needs their grocery chicken delivered. Yeah, we'll get that job when I get that license. And, with time will tell. I will start getting people like that. Of course, when you're paying the town, people are seeing you deliver, like, uh, get to those people, you talk with them, tell them I have this and this, I can do this and this. That's how it works. I was software in Canada. Since Canada has good opportunities, good job opportunities, wish I can get one there. I have had a lot of people talk about being in Canada. Do not network. Do not network enough. I do. I do. Yeah, I do. Remember, sometimes I'm off camera. So these times when I'm off camera, that's when I do this. I try to go out, look for job, look for network. I try to network with, I have this motorbike. I try to get a network enough. Yeah. If I eventually do like a live stream and doing all this, maybe you can understand better. But I do. I really do. Yeah. Remember, I have those times when I'm off cameras. Sometimes I even stay like 2 to 3 days without posting a videos. All this time, all this time, I usually try to do something. Yeah. But I really try. Yeah. That's why most of the time I can even stay for 2 to 3 days without posting any video. And it's a really good paying job. The cost of living here is really high. I do come there and do come to Canada and stay for 3 4 years or maybe 5. Yeah. And come back to Kenya and start a business. So like right now to get even your own land in Kenya. Ooh, like everything is high with our government. Our government makes everything hard for Kenya. It's Natalie still online. I don't think so. We in Canada have no money, especially the youth. Why are they not working? Or maybe are they earning small? Who's on your chat? Mm, who's on my chat? Let me tell you. Carl, the Goofy, Soldier Truth, Robert, and um, Natalie was here a few hours ago. Yeah. Did Natalie even chat? Natalie Moon. Right now it's you, Carl, and Robert. Those are the only four are here in the chat. Good job, but the cost of living is very high. Yeah. Wow. How much for the cheapest rent? Cheapest rent or cheapest uh, rental? because I had someone living in Anna. You know Anna? Yeah. Anna told me that they have a house for 1,000 and 1,000 and 1,100 dollars. That is rent. I was telling her that $1,000 it's a rent in Kenya for almost you can get a house which can pay for almost an year. Yeah, $1,000. That's a rent for someone in Kenya for almost 1 year. Then I understood like wow. So like life is very different. Here in Kenya and outside country, life is very different. If somebody can pay $3,000 for a house, like that $3,000 for rent, that's a lot of money in Kenya. You know, $3,000 in Kenya can pay a house rent for almost 3 to 4 years. You know, yeah. Much put on the gift box, right? Yeah, the super chat and super stickers. I don't know how to do that. I want to try out the stickers. Okay, let me try. Mm-hmm. 10 stickers. Uh, mm, let's put on the gift box. It is right near the super chat and super stickers. So I'm trying to look for it. It's there. All the money is gone by the time they pay rent and bills. Have a one bedroom apartment chat. Ah, you know that's a lot of money in Kenya. $1,500. That's a lot of money. Yeah. Like think about it. My house, my house rent is about six. It's about let me tell you. My house rent here is 6,000 Kenya shillings. The house I'm living here, and 6,000 that is $7. So that means $1,500 can pay my rent almost 2 years. Yeah, it means someone living in Canada, uh, her rent can pay my rent for 2 years. See, that's why I'm telling you that it's a lot of money. And you see that's a one bedroom. Wow, wow, a lot, a lot. So it means someone living in Canada for almost a year, that person in Kenya, like his rent for 1 year in Kenya can buy you a house, an apartment, a land, and even a wow, that is a year's salary in Kenya. We're talking of a year. It's even more than a year salary in Kenya. Yeah. Talking about a year salary. That's his yearly salary can buy and get you an apartment in Kenya. An apartment with a land and an apartment, like a complete apartment. We are not the same. We are not the same. It is crazy expensive here. Do you see? That's a one bedroom, just like you say. Think about it. Some people are staying in two, three, five bedroom. Some people are even paying more than $500 in a month. Yeah. Wow. That's what. Because I normally wonder, why do these people who go to work outside the country, those people go and within 2 or 3 years, those people in Kenya, they have built, they have buy land, and I'm like, how do these people get money? Yeah. So that's now right now that's when I'm understanding how now they how it works. So the money outside that's huge. Because I even have friends who have gone to work in USA, have others who went to these jobs where you are connected with agents, jobs with in Saudi. Some of my friends have built, they bought land. Some of them they have even kept mini the for titles. They wonder how do these people make it this easily. Yeah. Someone just traveled for 2 years and within 2 to 3 years they have done a lot. Wow. So the jobs pay well, but everything is so expensive. Now I understand. All right. Let's find the speakers. Hello, Sarah. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, Sarah. How are you? How are you doing? How have you been? Been a while. Been a minute. So people in Canada are not much better off than people in Kenya. Yeah, sure. Okay, how are you? I'm doing well, Sarah. How about you? Yeah, I'm doing well, but not like 100% well. Yesterday, my motorbike was almost stolen. We had an incident last night where some thieves invaded to our yard and yeah, they almost went with my bike, but we didn't manage, and one person got hurt very bad, very bad. Yeah. But our lives are not as hard as those in Kenya. Yeah, I hope you enjoy your life in Canada, Robert. Yeah, maybe one time I'll be there with you. Who knows? Yeah, it's called small world. Yeah, one is knocking. Mm. Hapana. Hiyo dereva, huyu nyumba ya kwanza hii. Sorry guys, someone was calling up there. Mm, Did you get your job back from your old employer? No, not yet. I, I was there yesterday. I was there yesterday, but there's still no flow of customers. Right now, it's not a high season for customers here in Kenya. So the business is sorry, the business is still down. So they are unable to employ new workers as for now. Yeah, but I have like three three places where they're asking me to volunteer. So it's up to me to choose one of the places. Yeah, I have like three places where they are ready uh, to give me like they are ready to accept me to volunteer. But some of these places come with some conditions. Some places I'm not allowed to shoot. Some places they're not offering food. You have to go with your own bedies and food. So I haven't yet gotten the job, but I have places to volunteer. How's your mom doing? Have they changed her medication? Yeah, they changed just one. They only changed one. No, no, she's taking two. The pressure, the one for the high pressure, and another one for the to avoid headache. Yeah, like those medicines, it's a must. A must. She take them every day, every day, every day. Yeah, she was taking three, but now she's taking two. Max, he should volunteer. Yeah, I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that. Yeah, I'm waiting for the lessons to come out so that I can go. But also I need where they can allow me to shoot. I think because again, if I don't do shooting, how will I even get my rent? It's still it's still gaining weight. No, she's not gaining weight. When she does some exercise, the weight is going down. Yeah, it's not like before. Yeah, but then I will do a video with my mom so that you can get to see how she's doing. Yeah, but I'm having a very hard time, Sarah, because I don't have a job and my YouTube doesn't pay me like a lot. Yeah, I don't have views like other people they do and they earn. No, I usually have I really struggle to pay all these bills. Yeah, I know I'm depending on a certain loan. Yeah. And after this month, it's going to be tough because you can't take loan for the fourth time. I've taken loan for I've taken loan for no I've taken loan for three times. I've taken loans for three times. I've taken a loan three times. You cannot allowed to take another one for the fourth time without paying the previous. So yes, only if they allow you to keep doing the YouTube. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, if I get a place to volunteer, you have to allow me to do YouTube. Yeah, because they're not paying me. Uh, it's it's voluntarily. Yeah. And at least with YouTube, uh, I'm pretty sure that at least at the end of the month, I'll have something to pay this house with. Because again, volunteering without getting getting any money. It's not easy. How old are you, Max? I'm 26. I just turned 26. Yeah. One thing that people don't understand is that here in Africa or here in Kenya, yeah, uh, one thing that most people don't understand is that here in Kenya, when you're a firstborn, especially when you're firstborn as a boy, you have more responsibility than you're supposed to. So right now I have a daughter, I have a girl, I have a daughter, I have my family, that is my mom, my brother, I have my own life, and with all this, it's still on me. Yeah, being a firstborn, like I handle more than I can. Again, if you even try to skip one, the problem. So, but I think you've been in Kenya, you understand. If you skip one, if you don't support your family, it's an issue because people will be like, Mark is living a certain life, and his family is living like this, his mother is living like this, his brothers are living. No, people talk so much. Again, I have a daughter, so I won't skip my daughter's responsibility. When I skip my daughter's responsibility, I'm also even myself, I'll be feeling guilty. Another responsibility. Again, I have now my own. I have my own responsibility. I have plans. I have my own future. Sometimes the pressure sometimes. Yeah. I really try to handle. Yeah. But if you don't try, it might get you a job with the horses. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, Robert. Max, that seems like a lot of pressure and responsibility. Yeah. The one thing, Robert, is you can't skip okay, none of these responsibilities you can skip. Because if I skip one, again, it's a problem. It's like a problem. Because, okay, right now, I remember my mom when she left from the hospital. She was told not to work for at least 3 months. Yeah. So that means that everything, including food, rent, like totally everything. Yeah. Even even her child, the one that she gives to the child, everything is on max. You understand? So the she's not earning, just there, she's staying, yeah, until she feels better. Yeah. Everything. Yeah. When I say everything, it's uh, my brother included there. Yeah, like that. Because again, who will do that? My stepdad is not like a responsible dad. He does nothing. He does nothing because at least if he does something, it would have been better. This responsibility wouldn't be this much. At least I could be doing my own, maybe giving food. Like at least I could be having at least one or two responsibilities. But now I'm the father to that family. like my family. My dad is not. My stepdad, he's there, but he's not responsible. So I do everything. Hello, Sarah, are you there? Alj, are you there? I am there for my family also, but not the way you are. Even there was a time I was asking my mom if it's possible she moves to a cheaper place because my mom's house is even expensive than the one I'm living. My mom, uh, remember when I did the live videos and my mom was entering into that house. Yeah, at that time because the doctor had told me to be very careful with hygiene. That's why I rented that house. Yeah, that's why I rented that house for her because the doctor said that hygiene, what she's suffering from, hygiene is very important. So I needed a place where she has her own water, her own toilet, her own bathroom. That's why I rented for her that house. But again, as time goes by, it's becoming hard for me because I'm the one to handle that. Not that expensive. It's expensive. It's about almost twice than the one I'm living. Because my mine is 6,000 Kenya shillings. My mom's is almost twice. By the time I was asking her if it's possible, she moves to a cheaper house that I can afford. I thought of that. You live with your mom in the same apartment? No, not unless it's uh, a 3 room house. At least with a sitting and 2 bedrooms. That would be better. Yeah. House with one sitting room and 2 bedrooms. You can't share because you can't share bedroom. But at my age, I just prefer staying alone. You know, sometimes you need your own space. Yeah, living together uh, would be more than a pleasure. You know, I just prefer staying alone. Yeah. Yeah, it would really get down on expenses. A 3 bedroom house is uh, about 15,000. It's about 120. About $120 here in Kenya. Mine is six. Mine is Right. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, the difference of 1,000 shillings.